Warning: do not attempt to perform any challenge or develop any mindset you are about to see. Viewer discretion is advised.
What I would want. Sometimes I talk about a topic I'd like to share. I have a whole list of ideas, lessons I've learned that I want to share with others. But today, I just want to think about what I would want to hear right now. Me personally. If it's something I want to hear, then maybe someone else wants to hear it too. So what I would want someone to tell me is that life gets hard. You're on a path that you don't know where it's going to get you. There's unknowns. There's struggles. You lose people, things, ideas that you once believed in. But you never lose that fire inside, that dream, your core beliefs, no matter how diminished they may seem, it's still who you are. And if you just keep pushing towards what you want, then the outcome will always be better than if you would have given up. Because nothing's guaranteed in life. And if nothing's guaranteed, then why wouldn't you want to push for the thing you believe in and the thing you want? Because if anything can happen, I would at least rather move in a direction that's going to make you happy, make you fulfilled. And sometimes it's hard to keep moving. Sometimes it's hard to keep pushing forward, to take risks, whether it's an investment financially, mentally, physically, or giving up time to pursue something or someone you want, whatever that may be. And that's what deters a lot of people, right? We look at, what if it cost me this much money? What if I spend this much time doing it? What if I get injured? If you're doing a physical activity, or whether it's a job or a workout, that deters people from even starting. What if I had to move across the country? And there's so many deterrents to do something you want. Even things I'm currently pursuing. Other videos you may see, I try and work on my mental strength a lot, because I've realized how critical it is to be able to persevere through difficult things in life. And still at times, it's tempting. It's tempting to give up and to stop pursuing something you believe in for a moment of pleasure. And a moment of pleasure turns into a day and a week and a month. And soon 5 years go by. And you've looked back on that idea that you thought of when you were a kid or 5 years ago. And you wonder, how could I have gone 5 years without even trying to make something out of it? Then that opens your eyes to, if it's been 5 years and nothing changes, what's going to be in 5 more years or in 50 years? Maybe it's only been 5 months or 5 days. Maybe you thought of the idea 5 minutes ago. But whenever that is, you shouldn't ever forget that lesson, that time will pass you by, whatever you do or don't do. And I guess that's the biggest thing. I always say to keep pushing, but it's no secret. However hard life gets, or however doubtful you may be, as long as you keep pushing, you're going to be better off than not pushing. Because not pushing towards something means you're staying where you're at. It may be more comfortable. That doesn't mean it's what you want. It may be comfortable to lay in bed when I'm sleeping at night, but that's not what I want to do. That's not who I want to be. Dude, you need to have balance. You need to realize where you're at is good. We mustn't forget that we can always be better. That's why we set goals. Goals always pushes us to the next level, to something more than we are now, to a dream or an idea of what we can be. That's what goals are. But if we can always be better, we're always striving to be something we're not yet, you don't want to grow sour towards yourself and not acknowledge the goodness you have already and how far you've came. So you always want to keep pushing towards something more, but don't forget to look back on how far you've came and where you're at now. And I know that's hard for people to do, and that may be a hard lesson to learn, to love yourself and appreciate where you're at. But the reason you would do that is for balance. Moral reasons to be a well rounded person and not grow cold. Right? To be able to access different traits you have. To be ruthless at times and disciplined, resilient, but also be able to have enough self care to look at just how far you've came. None of us have a golden ball to see where we're at. All we have is the ideas in our brain. There's no guarantees. The only guarantee is if you do nothing, you're not going to get it anywhere. So nothing's guaranteed. Why not take a chance? Something you want. And that's what I'd want to hear. I'd want someone to tell me that nothing's guaranteed. So why not push towards something you want? Why not take that chance on a dream or a goal, an idea? Keep pushing for it. Because you're always one day away from your own success. But never forget to appreciate where you're at now. Because no matter what level you're at, you're always going to want more. That's why we set goals, to always strive to become a better person. But remember how good of a person you are now.